So in this tutorial, we are going to learn some basic questions regarding C programming. In this YouTube channel, we are going to complete all computer science subjects like C, Java, data structure, algorithms. So everything I will be try to complete in different playlists. So now I have started C programming. So before teaching actual programming, I have some questions in front of you because if we are learning something, first of all, we have the answer why we will be learn that. What is the use of that? If we will be not learn, then what we cannot do, and if we will be learn, then what we can do. That answer should be with you. Then only you can learn something very efficiently and you can understand. Yes, for this only I am learning this. For clearing that, I am keeping some questions in front of you. I have 4 questions. We will be discuss 4 questions in today's class. First question is, what is a problem and how can it be solved using a computer? So problem we know, let us some arithmetic problem and some arithmetic problems like 3 plus 4, we want some answer. Let 7 minus 3, we want some answer. So these are called problems. But how can that problem be solved by using computer? So before that, we need to understand that computer can understand only 0 and 1. 0 and 1 can be understood. So we cannot give input by using 3 operator plus 4. This is not possible because computer cannot understand 3, computer cannot understand your arithmetic plus operator, or computer cannot understand 4. So we have to convert 3 plus 4 into 0, 1 format. Then only if we will be give to the computer, then computer can give the output. So whole process is we have to give some input to the computer. Computer will be process that and computer give the output. That is the process. But problem is we cannot give that input by using our normal language like 3 plus 4 because computer cannot understand this. Computer can understand only 0 and 1. Okay. So you understood what is a problem and how a problem can be solved by using a computer. Okay. Next question is, what is a program? So in the previous question, we understood that we have to give some input and computer will be process that input and computer will be give the output. So the process of giving input is called instruction. Okay. So you have to give some instruction to the computer. Computer will be analyze that instruction and computer will be give the output. If you are writing set of instruction or set of inputs for solving a specific problem is called program. Okay. So overall we can say set of instructions or set of inputs for a specific problem can be written. If you are writing, then that will be called a program. Over. So what is the next question? What is a programming language? This is important. So we have to give input to the computer and computer will be processed. But how we can give the input? We cannot write directly 3 plus 4 in the first question I have already mentioned. So we have to take help some programming languages. Through that we can write our problems and we can give to the computer. And one thing is computer cannot understand what our English like languages or 3 plus 4 that cannot be understood by the computer. We have to convert that into 0 and 1 format first. Then only computer can understand and computer can execute. So a programming language is required to give input to the computer, to give the input to the computer, and programming language, through programming language will be convert our, I mean, our input into 0 and 1 format so that computer can understand. Okay. So next question is, how are programming language classified? So as we discussed in the previous question, a programming language is required to give the input to the computer. So scientists started developing programming languages that how they can give the inputs to the computer so that computer can understand. Initially, there a language was developed that is called the machine language. Machine language means what? 0 and 1. Scientists used to start writing by using 0 and 1 as input. But it would be very difficult for the programmer, the developer, to write their problems by using 01. That's why scientists develop some other languages that is called assembly languages, where scientists use some symbols to write the programs. By using symbols, they have written some code. That means every symbols have some specific region to write the input. So they have used that symbols to giving the input to the computer. So that is also very difficult. How we can write, how we can give a input by using symbols. We have to remember which symbol is used for which input. Let us, we want to give input 3 plus 4. Then we have to remember that which symbol is used to input 3, which symbol is used to give input plus arithmetic, I mean addition operator, and which symbol is used for 4. Like this, so you have to remind. That's why a new language was developed that is called mid-level programming language, which is supports your I mean assembly programming languages and some English-like languages. English-like language means what? We can write our input by using English words or English sentence. So this is how programming language developed by the developer, that how easily a programmer can write the programs for a specific problems and can give to the computer so that computer can solve this. So this is what we have discussed, 4 questions in today class, and I'm keeping some OMR based questions. So your work is you have to try to solve these questions, because until unless you are not solving some questions, you are not confident on that topics on or that concept. You have to solve some questions. That's why I'm keeping some questions. This is your work. You have to solve these questions. You have to read all questions. You have to solve by yourself. And if you know actual answers, you can give the answer in the comment section. I will be more happy. Okay. So through these tutorials, as I mentioned, that we are going to learn C programming, Java programming. Okay. So thank you. Have a good day. Bye.